Hey guys, this is Multicade Matt, and today we're on the floor next to my LP just to start a given project. And so here lately we've been playing a ton of Pinball FX3, and most of them are Star Wars based. And so I jumped onto the Buy Stuff Store guy's website, and I was just looking for graphics that would kind of just, dress it up a little bit that was easy on the budget. So it's a handful of days after, Christmas, and everybody spent a bunch of money on other people. And so this is a given project. It's easy on the budget, and it should just, make the LP feel new again. So I went with the Star Wars graphics for my ALP. And so next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this thing on the side. I'm going to take its legs off and get everything, appropriate so we can apply the graphics. And so we'll meet you in just a second. Alright guys, we have this side. So we'll do this side first. We got all the buttons out and the front coin door, which is cantankerous, so be fair warned, the front part is insane. And so we're going to start with this because it's just nice and open. It's laser cut, so everything should fit. So we're going to find a given anchor point, use some blue tape, and then we're going to peel everything back and do this given side. So we're going to go walk through that and do that now. And also, if you hear chuckling in the background, we have people over. So if you hear laughter, I'm not talking to myself. Alright, so we have this laid out here. Okay. Maybe a little more. Just in case. So there's that. So now basically I'm going to peel half of this off. Peel off the backing and then lay it this way, and then do the reverse of that side. Just in case. So there's that. So find the edge, which is always hard because I cut my fingernails extremely short. So we get here. Just gonna cut this. Cool. Grab our squeegee. Apply gentle pressure. Make sure we're okay. Not too shabby. And also the blessing is that the metal bar goes across here, and so there's some slight forgiveness where everything is at. And so now we're going to peel this back this side and flip it over. Save that one for the next time. Also, while I'm doing this, I'm sure most people know, but if you want to come hang out with us on Wednesday nights, 8 Central on Arcades Anonymous, we would greatly appreciate you being in the chat, just giving your input on whatever the topic is. Alright. So now I'm going to peel this back and grab where we left off, and now that we just do a small chunk at a time. Grab a little squishy thing, squeegee. Okay, so far so good. And also, not to be silly, I noticed I buggered my hand up today. And like when you're a kid, you would ask your mom or your dad or even your grandparents, like, what happened to your hand? And they wouldn't know. Well, now I understand what they were like when I was a child. You would just now I have bumps and bruises, and I have no clue where they came from. That was just random, but here we are. Okay. Get this. Nice. Just as I expected from the buy stuff store, guys. It's perfect. You guys crushed it. Alright, so that guy is done. So now we're going to do this, and also just to point out, you can notice this was already peeled up from my original, so don't beat up the buy stuff store, guys, if it shows and this is peeled up. So I'll put a little super glue here, and then I'm going to put the other side, which is like so. And so I'm going to pause this for a second, get everything situated, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, so now we have the back box. Now I just have the stock back box. I'm not too so we're going to cover this up. So the same concept, we're going to line it up, put some tape on it, and then peel half of it back, and then do one side at a time. We're going to take your time, nothing fancy. Cool. This is roughly a straight shot, so a little easier. I will take that. So once again, take this guy off, peel this guy back a little bit, try to find the end. Oh my goodness. Okay. Just like so. Cut that off. Grab a handy dandy squeegee. Okay, undo this, and work our way back the other way. Okay, just like so. Make sure we keep our straight edge. hides up that corner was all boogered up. Put a little super glue down there. That is clean. Alright, so I saved the scariest part for last. So I'm going to turn this thing roughly on its end, and we're going to try to do the front where the coin door is, which I had to take off. So we'll be right back. Okay, we have the pinball, the ALP on its facing up. And so now this is the sketchiest part of the whole installation for me. And so you have the option to buy another one for $10 for insurance. So this given kit comes with 2 of them, just in case I light the first one on fire. And so, like this graphic, so it has to basically magically go over here and lay in here and lay everything down. So therefore, if you're, you know, leery like me, and so if you're really good at it, you can save $10. If not, $10 is I would say a fair price for just the front piece of the ALP. And so now we're gonna get this where basically basically has to go here and lay like so. And so we get a pivot point, and actually that was civilized. So I'm gonna use my pivot point right there. Alright, so there, once again, try it again. Here, and there, and I'll have to smoosh it in there. And so also just to prove a point, we have the coin door gives us some forgiveness as well. So yeah, as you can see right here, put it back in there. And it also covers it, like, we have some grace that way as well. So the main thing is not to wrinkle it up. Alright, so for all the marbles in China, peel this up, peel a little bit back off. Oh my goodness. Okay. Looks good to me. So I'm going to cut this off. I say that when I struggle with scissors. Sweet. Alright, here we go, my friend. So, get this over here. Don't get too terribly far. Apply pressure. No wrinkles, no whammies. Some bubbles. Gotta heat those up. That's why the light goes. That's why there's a crease there. Oh, see? Peel it this way. Get those wrinkles out. That'd be the first thing people see. Okay. Do this and not tear it. Okay. Feel the other side real fast. See how we do this. Once again, I'm not an expert. I don't claim to be an expert. I'm just willing to put my money where my mouth is. Okay. Whoop. Alright. Just tape off. See if I can figure out the wrinkles. If not, we may have to go with plan B. So let's go back just a little bit. So we can make this better. Let's start with this. Okay, this is where the leg goes. You see right here what that is. Oh, that's where the screw goes for the apron cover. Alright, that side is better. Let me see if I can get this side up and do the same a little bit better. See if greed gets me. Oh, barnacles. See? Alright. Come here. The paper's grabbing the... See, here's the original graphics. Let's go a little bit. I need to get roughly an inch or so more. Get that crease out. So... bubble out. Actually, not too bad. A little dry fit action. Put the cornrow back on and see how it turned out. Make sure, see, once again we have this spot here. See if the cornrow covers it up. Dope. Sweet. And so now I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side, and we'll stand up and we'll stare at it. Alright guys, there you go. And so overall the project, I would give it a solid A to A+. And so the fit and finish from the Bicep store guys, it was just rock solid. And so everything was cut where it needed to be cut, and then there was no bleed, like everything just lined up here, it was on the same side, it was top notch. And so we met them at Cleveland and they gave out these coupons. It was 25 off of 100, and so I stacked that with a gift card that a dear friend gave me for Christmas, and so it made this given project very affordable to me. And so I'm just stoked the way it turned out. And so besides that, I am very, very close to 500 subs. So if you like this style of content, please please give me a thumbs up on the way out, and if you want to see more of it, please consider subscribing. I do thank you for your time. I hope you have a blessed day, and remember, life's too short to only have one game.